Prairie RCMP continue to search for information regarding the disappearance of Jody Hockett. Jody Hockett has been missing since February the 22nd, 2009. She was last seen entering a white car outside the York Hotel in Grand Prairie. At the time of her disappearance, she was wearing a pair of jeans, a tank top, a black zip-up hooded sweater, high-heeled shoes with fur on them. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police, the RCMP, have said, "It's time for someone to speak up and let us know what happened." A missing persons poster released by the RCMP shows Jody Hockett smiling. As the investigation into her sister's disappearance in Grand Prairie, Alberta, enters many years, Deborah Stoner is renewing her call for tips to the public. Deborah Stoner, Hockett's older sister, said the family needs closure. "We will always hope that there will be answers today," she says. "You can't say that somebody doesn't know, because somebody does, and they just need to have enough guts to come forward." Stoner said her family is renewing its push for fresh information with flyers, posters, and an online campaign to find Hockett. Jody's son was just an infant in 2009. The investigation into his mother's disappearance from Grand Prairie is still ongoing. Grand Prairie RCMP continue to remain diligent in their approach to thoroughly investigate the Jody Hockett disappearance. RCMP spokesperson Corporal Sean Graham told the CBC News one time that "We are actively following up on all leads and any avenues in investigation in order to find Jody." Hockett was also known by the names Jody Smith, Jody, and Jessie, he says. Deborah Stoner says she still hopes for answers after her younger sister disappeared. "I don't care if it's an anonymous letter written to me. I just want to know if there's remains, where they are. That's the key thing, so we can have a funeral. We can have our closure." She remembers receiving weekly and then monthly calls from the RCMP following her sister's disappearance. As the years passed, Stoner said the calls became less frequent, but keeping her sister's memory alive, she said hopes to trigger new leads for police to follow. "Everyone needs to know what happened," she said. Hockett had bipolar disorder and stopped taking her medication before she disappeared. The mental illness led her to live on the street, Stoner said. "She just felt that was her community," she said. "We accepted her for that, and we supported her even when she was street engaged." Stoner said she doubts the people involved in her sister's disappearance will ever be held accountable. She just focuses and needs to carry on. "That's all you can do," she says, "and pray that somebody will have the answers." Jody Hockett, a white female, 5 feet 5 inches tall, was 33 years old when she went missing. She has blue eyes and dyed strawberry blonde hair. She may also be known to the names Jody Smith, Jody, or Jessie. Police urge anyone with information relating to Jody Hockett to please contact the Grand Prairie RCMP detachment at 780-830-5701 or your local police. And if you wish to remain anonymous, you can contact Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-8477, and her family is offering a reward for any information on where she might be.